Morning everyone. Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to another class. All right. It's been a long weekend. It's been a long weekend, and then I don't know if you guys have a good rest or not. If you have a good rest, that is good, because today we're going to learn about another new lesson. Yeah. So good morning everyone. Good morning. It's time for school. Get up, get up, get up, get up, everyone. Yeah. Okay. Don't forget to take attendance. Okay, to take your attendance in the group chat. If you are taking your attendance, please make sure that you attend the class also. Okay. Hi Zul. Good morning. Good morning. I don't want someone just like taking their attendance and then just leave the class like that. Well, it is your responsibility anyway. I would not catch you if you do that, but that means you don't want to study. That's it. Can't do anything about it. Yeah. So if you take your attendance, you make sure that you come to class. Okay. Okay, we're gonna take a few minutes. To record our attendance before we start our class today. I'm trying to end my class on time because I don't want to. I know you guys like have other classes, right? Have other classes after this, so I don't want to drag too long. Hi, Christina. Hi Dini. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the stream. I was trying to add some more stickers or pictures just to decorate my classroom. My classroom looks so empty, so today is a little bit different. Today I decided to add a little bit more stickers. So yeah. Okay. So hi Putri, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Well, when I say welcome to the stream, I mean welcome to the class. But you didn't, not often teacher will say this, right? Maybe next time, maybe next time I will create a catchphrase or something like that, like stand up, sit down, like thank you teacher, something like that. But maybe in an online stream I don't do that kind of thing. Oh, Putri asked, teacher, have you watched A Silent Voice? The answer is yes. It is a very great movie by Kyoto Animation. It is one of my favorites because the story was so sad, and then it's a very good movie. It's a very good movie. A Silent Voice is a very good. No. I think I made a mistake. I don't know what do you mean a silent voice. Do you mean the movie with the alien? No. That is a shape of water. Sorry. Today is I can't make up my mind. I'm asleep. My mind is not working. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So I don't know which one. I don't know which movie Putri you are referring to. I can't recall it. Is it the anime or the other movies? I don't know about it. Hi Megan. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. We are going to start our lesson soon. Yeah. Okay. If you attending the class, please state in the group chat. Okay, please take down your attendance in the group chat. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The anime. Okay. if you are talking about the anime, yeah, that is it. Okay, by Kyoto Animation. It was so beautiful. The style is so beautiful. The story is so tear-jerking. As a grown-up, as a grown-up adult, a man, not a man, yeah, a man like me, I was like moved to tears. Sometimes I just watch, but just watching this movie. When the scene, I remember the scene when they apologize each other at the end of the movie. On the bridge. Yeah, that was the part that is the most tear-jerking. Yeah. It's a good movie. Alright, any more of you? If your friends haven't come to class, please remind them. Please tell them quickly come to class, because the class is going to start and I'm not going to wait. Today's topic will be a series of stories that I've taught with the Form 1 class. Okay, it's from the past to the present. So this is part 2. Part 1, I talked about some of my own stories. So today I will be continuing a little bit more, but it will be at the end of the class. Okay, after I teach all of you the things that I have to teach you today. Okay, good. We're going to start at 9:20. If you have any questions during the lesson, please don't hesitate to ask me about anything. If you want, you can ask me about if I talk too fast, you can just tell me in the chat, so that I can slow down my talking. Because sometimes when I get excited, I tend to speak very fast. So yeah, if I speak very fast, please do tell me, okay? Okay, 2 more minutes before we start our lesson. Just now I was talking about silent voice. Actually, I liked a lot of the anime produced by Kyoto Animation. I really like that the products, the works that produced by that company. It has been very consistent. It has been very consistent, and the overall quality is just so good. Every animation that they produced, the storyline, the artwork, and all those things like that. Like starting from a long time ago, 2008, the K-On series. That is one of my favorite music band anime to watch. It's very fun. Yeah. So, and then from everything, Kyokai no Kanata, Tamako Market, and all these very classic Kyoto animations. It's so good. Yeah. If you haven't watched these anime, I recommend you give it a go, because the quality is so good. Yeah, and the stories are nice too. Okay. I think we are ready to go. I think we are ready to go, and then start my lesson today. So today I'll be teaching two things. Okay, two things. Before I teach, just want to remind you that if I give you any homework, please do it properly. Okay, please do it properly. Type it in Microsoft Words and then just drag and drop in Google Drive. Okay, it's not that hard. It's not that you have to, you know, copy all of the questions into a book and then you have to pass the book to me. No, it's just online. It's simple, but it shows how hardworking you are. Yeah. Even if you can't even do these simple things, that means you don't really want to do it. So I can see. Yeah, so if I give you homework, please just do it properly. I won't give too much because I will give, you know, one at a time, maybe twice, one time per 2 lessons maybe. If I see that lesson I didn't need to give, I won't give. Okay, but if I give, please do it properly. Okay, let's start our lesson today. Without any you know further ado, let's start our class. Okay, today I'm going to teach you 2 things. I'm going to teach you about past simple and past continuous. Okay, these are the things that are the rules in the English grammar that you are going to use in your essay writing or during speaking. Both are very important. All right, so if you are watching, if you don't have anything to record, please, you know, after this class you can just rewatch the video if you want, if you like. But if you don't want to, you can just take a piece of paper. Okay, you can just take a piece of paper and take a pencil or a pen. You can just note down what am I teaching you right now. Okay, because I want you to learn, and then I don't want to, you know, just forget about it after the class is ended. Okay, so I'm going to start it now because it's taking too long of time. So okay, today I'm going to teach you about past simple and past continuous. So what is past simple? Okay, so past simple is, okay, in short words, in short form, past simple is past tense. Okay, these are simple past tense that have different uses, okay, in different contexts. Now, I'm going to give you some explanations and I'm going to teach you how to use it. Okay, when to use past simple and past continuous. Okay, and then I will show you how to use it. Okay, so past simple is why you want to use past simple. Okay, why do you want to use past tense? Okay, past tense, when we use past tense, okay, the first thing we're going to use about is we talk about something that has happened. Okay, and something that has happened in the past. Okay, when we are talking about something that has happened in the past, we use past tense. Okay, we use past tense. So there are many kinds of past tenses, which I will explain later. So the first thing is, so I'm giving an example here. Okay, the World War II started in 1st September 1939. Okay, so started. So this one is the past tense because I'm talking about something that has happened way before. Okay, in 1939. Okay, so I use started. Okay, the World War II started in 1st September 1939. So I'm talking about something that has happened in the past. So I use past tense. Okay, this is past simple. All right, and so the second one, it's going to be something that happened several times in the past. Okay, not only once, twice, but many times. Okay, I ate a lot of seafood. Yeah, I ate a lot of seafood when I was on vacation last week. You ate not just one, twice, but many times. I ate a lot of seafood. Okay, when I was on vacation last week. Also, you can use past tense. Okay, past tense is also can be used to describe something that has happened many times in the past. So the point in this is this: in the past. So it's very obvious when we are talking about things in the past, we use past simple, we use past tense. Okay, this one is very simple. I'm just reminding you, but be careful because past tense can be confusing sometimes. Okay, in writing and in speaking also. So these kind of simple things are the ones who are easiest to make mistakes. Okay, the easiest to make mistakes. So be careful about it. All right. Okay. Next one. Next one is, okay. So these two does not have time. Okay, does not have a really specific time frame, but it's still in the past. Okay. Okay. This one is something that was true for some time in the past. We use past tense when we describe something in the past that was true. Alright? For example, I lived in Sarawak for a few years. Okay? Actually, I lived in Sarawak for a few years before I moved back to Kajak. Okay, that is real. That is me. Okay, I was born in Sarawak. I lived there for a few years, but after that I moved to Selangor. I moved to Kajak. Okay, but I was born there. Yeah. So this one is past simple, something that was true for some time in the past. Okay, it might not be true now, but it was true before. Okay, now I'm not living in Sarawak, but I was there. Okay, but I lived there. Okay, for a few years before I moved back to Selangor. Okay, this is past simple. This is something that was true sometime in the past. Okay, so the last one is we use did to make questions. Okay, notice the unchanged verbs. These ones are the ones that we are bound to make mistake. Okay, so if I want to ask you a question using past simple tense using did, okay, look at the example. Okay, look at the example. Did you go to the supermarket last night? Yes, but I did not see you yesterday. Okay, notice that the words, the verbs are in yellow. It stays the same. Okay, it stays the same, although it stays the same. All right. So be careful, because these ones can be quite confusing, right? Yeah. So if you say that did you went to the supermarket last night? So it's incorrect. Okay, did you go to the supermarket last night? Yes, but I did not see you yesterday. So when you use did to make questions, some verbs does not need to change. Okay, so this one you should be very careful about it. These ones are the part we make a lot of mistakes in writing. Okay. Okay, let's see. Alright, when to use past simple. Okay, we talk about the functions of past simple, the functions of past tense. Okay, we talked about something that has happened once, something has happened several times. We described something that was true, maybe it was true in the past, and then we can use past simple to make questions. But when? Now we're going to talk about when to use past simple questions. The first one is with time expression. Okay, with time expression means that when you state a sentence, when you use past tense, you use a really specific time frame. For example, she called me last week. Okay, so the last week is a time expression. Okay, you note down the time. You have a specific time. Okay, she called me last week. So you know that, oh, she called me last week. Okay, last week she called me. Okay, that's something like that. But sometimes you can use past tense without time expression. For example, I ate breakfast. When I ask you, do you eat breakfast? Have you eaten? Have you eaten? Yeah. I ate breakfast. Okay, this is without time expression. You can also use past tense without specific range of time. Okay, it's happened in the past. You can use past tense. Okay, I ate breakfast. I drank coffee. Something like that. Okay. If I'm talking too fast, please stop me. Okay, so next one. Okay, recent past and distant past. So when you are using past tense, you don't need to worry about it's happening just now or it happened 10 years ago. It does not matter. Okay, the distance, I mean the range of time of using past tense does not really matter. Okay, you use recent past. Okay, he jogged in the park yesterday. Okay, this is recent, yesterday. Distant past, Claudia moved to New York a long time ago, maybe 10 years ago, 20 years ago. These are the distant pasts. Okay, so when you are using past simple, don't be confused. Both can use. Okay, you can use just now, you can use yesterday, you can use 1 hour ago, but you also can use 1 year ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Okay. You can also use past simple tense in the time range like this. It does not really matter. Okay, and the last one is you can use past simple when there are single action or there are many actions. For example, she ordered food through Food Panda. Okay, this is one single action. Many actions. Okay, like for example, Nelly ordered pizza, invited her friends, and chatted all night. Okay, so these are the many actions in one sentence, but all in the past. Okay, so when there are many actions in one sentence in the past, you have to use past simple for every verb that you use. Okay, ordered pizza. So this one is the first word, ordered. Okay, one. Invited and chatted. So when you are writing an essay, be sure to make sure that if those actions are in the past, those actions are, actually you are explaining these things happened in the past, please make sure that every single action has to be past tense. Okay, past simple tense. Okay, these are the ones sometimes we slip through. Okay, because they are, we describe so many actions. When we are describing some events, when we are describing something, sometimes we get so excited, we write a lot. Okay, so we tend to slip out these simple things, the past tenses, when you are describing the things in the past. So the second thing is regular verbs versus irregular verbs. So that means that we have two here. When we talk about past simple, there are two types of verbs that should be noticed. The first one is regular verbs. The second one is irregular verb. So if regular verb is very simple, I think other teachers have taught you in the past before. Okay. For example, regular verbs, you just need to add this one, ed. Okay, you have to just only add ed at the end of the verb. See, just like this. Called, like, worked. So this one. Okay, These are regular verbs, okay? But there are also irregular verbs. When irregular verbs are used, sometimes it changes the structure of the word, or sometimes it does not change at all. So these you have to be very, very careful about it. For example, the past tense for be, this one, the past tense for be is was, okay? Was for he, she, it, okay? Was for he, she, and it. When you use were, it means I. No. You, we, and they. Was is he, she, it. He was there. She was there. It was there. Okay, were. We were there. They were there. Okay, so be careful about it. Now, some verbs when they in their past form, it changes a little bit of the word. Okay, so we have this. The past tense for break is broke. Okay, broke it. I broke it. But sometimes, some past tense, the word does not change at all. Cut. And the past tense is cut. I cut myself last night. Okay, so you don't put I cut it. Okay, that is incorrect. Okay. So another one is do. And the past tense is did. Did you do it? Did I do it? Did they do it? So did. So the past tense for do is did. Now, there are, literally, tens of hundreds of different English words that have different, no, there are tens of hundreds, there are so many irregular verbs that need to be put in different situations, different conditions, that I can't give you all the examples. Okay, so you have to be careful. If you want to know more, you can just improve this one through reading. Okay, when you read a lot of books, okay, you notice that, okay, when I read this sentence, when it's in the past, oh, this word is different. Okay, so I can't teach you a lot of words, a lot of irregular verbs that you have to know, but you can improve yourself through reading. Okay. Now this is past simple. This is past simple. This is quite easy. Okay, this is quite easy. Now we're going to talk about past continuous. Okay, bear with me for a while. I'm almost finished. So past continuous, it's simple. Okay, it is past tense of the word. It is past tense of the verb be plus ing. Okay, this is past continuous. Continuous means you are continuing to do something. Okay, so these things are you talk in the past. You talk about something in the past that has some actions going on. Okay, for example, I was reading. You were playing. We were talking. It was barking. So past continuous, you have to remember, past continuous is the past tense of the word be, okay, plus the thing you want, the verb you want to mention, I plus ing. Okay, this is past continuous. Now, when we are going to use past continuous, why we're going to use it? Okay, the first thing when we want to use past continuous is in the condition where we want to talk about something that has happened before. Okay, we are going to talk about something in the past, but is after another action. Okay, let me give you an example. I was doing my job when they were asleep. Okay, so another action. You want to mention something. You want to mention something that has happened in the past after an action. Okay, this is an action. Asleep. They were sleeping. Okay, they were sleeping, but I'm still doing my work. Okay, so you want to describe you are doing your work, but you want to emphasize that even they are asleep, you are still doing your work. Okay, I was doing my job when they were asleep. Okay, when you want you want to talk about something after another action. It is also very commonly placed at the beginning of the story. Okay, for example, the other day when I was eating in Subway, Subway means Subway. I just want to type it out like that. You know, I can tell you a little bit of story. You know, the other day when I was eating in Subway, there was a woman. She came in front of my table. Okay, me and my friends, we were eating in Subway, and then she came, and then she raised up a sign that says, I can't speak, I can't speak, and then she was trying to sell us some of her, handicrafts or something like that. I bought it. I bought one. It's some sort of keychain or something. I forgot. Yeah. But my friend, after that, my friend told me that, why did you believe that? Maybe she's faking. She's faking that. She's pretending that she didn't, like, she's deaf, or she can't she can't hear or something like that. Yeah. But I just say that, even if it is like that, I won't mind. Yeah, that is something happened in the past. So when we want to use past continuous, it's very common to use in a story. Okay, so I gave you a very, very good example already. So the next one, to show a situation continuing. You don't need to specifically state the time, but you can show a situation is continuing its actions. So when we are talking about past continuous, we see the word continue means that the action is still ongoing, even it is in the past. You are describing an action that is ongoing. So to show a situation is continuing, you can use past continuous. For example, everyone was shouting during the rock concert. Everyone was shouting, was literally crying out loud during the rock concert. I never been to a rock concert before, but I have seen I have seen rock concerts, metal concerts on YouTube. Everyone was screaming, everyone was shouting. I was like, something like that. Yeah, I never been to a rock concert before, and I don't want to because it hurts my ears. Yeah, but this one is to show a situation that is continuing. Everyone was shouting, everyone was laughing, everyone was doing something in the situation. Okay, and the last one is to show something happened again and again in the past. For example, these guys were practicing bottle flipping every day for 2 years. Okay, every day they are practicing. They were practicing bottle flipping. So when you want to show something that has happened again and again in the past every day, you can say, you can use past continuous because it's a continuous action in the past. Okay, these guys were practicing bottle flipping every day. Okay, he was eating the same thing every day. And then speaking about this, I have a habit. If I like something, that I will buy it or I will use it almost every day. Almost every day. When I was in secondary school, there was an auntie who's selling noodles, I think curry noodles, and I ate it like every day. My friend, sometimes they will ask me, "Hey, dude, have you ever feel boring, eating the same thing every day?" And I say no, I liked it, and I eat it every day. So yeah, so you want to show when you want to show something happen again and again, you can use past continuous. I was eating the same thing in the canteen every day for 2 years. Yeah, so these are the things that we can use. Okay. So everyone, I want you to type the word lesson in the chat. Okay, now I'm going to tell you something to do. Okay, so everyone, please type the word lesson in the chat. Okay, so that I know you are listening. Okay, LESSON. Okay, please type in the word lesson in the chat to let me see where are you. Okay. Okay, good, nice. Okay, I want to see more of you. Good. If any one of you didn't type the word lesson, means that you are not listening. Haha, this is a test to see, are you listening or not? Although I can't see you, but I can do a little something. Okay, lesson. Do you know why I want you to type the word lesson in the chat? Because that means that I ended my lesson today, and I want to do something else. Okay, if I want to do something else, I want your attention. Okay, there are 24 of you currently watching, but I only see a few of you. Good. Group 6 economy. What name is that? I know some of you, maybe you were using your parents' account or MOE account. Yeah, but after that, feel free to create your own account. It's not that hard. Feel free to create your own Google account and then your YouTube account, so you can put any type of username. Any type of username you want. Okay, so this one I already explained what is past tense, what is past simple, and what is past continuous. Now I am going to use it. I'm going to show you how to use it. Okay, past continuous and past tense. Okay, now what am I going is, I am going to talk about myself. Okay, now story time. Okay, story time. Let's take you back to the past. Okay, now I'm going to talk about some of my past stories. Of course, I'll be using past tense. Okay, I'll be using past tense. I'll be using past continuous. Yeah, so this is a good example of how you're going to use it. Okay, let me change my background music for a bit. So because when I want to, talk about my past, so I need to change a little bit of my music. Okay, very soothing music. Yeah, so let's start it. So last time in the first video, I was talking about myself being a boy who is standard 6. So I'm going to show you a lot of pictures actually. Yeah, I'm going to show you some pictures, but I'm not going to show you my face because I don't like to display my face on public. So what you're going to see in this picture are actually real things happen in the past. Okay, real things that have happened in the past. So let's go. Okay, so this is let's take back to the past, shall we? Okay, so this one. Wait. Can you see it? I hope there's nothing wrong with my okay, nice. Okay, this one is the first picture. This one is the first picture I took when I was standard 6, I think. We were very young. It's been so long. My goodness, this picture was taken when this is the first time after we finished our primary school. When we finished primary school, this was the first time that we have a gathering. Okay, we were having fun. We were singing, karaoke. We were eating a lot of snacks. Yeah, so this is the picture I took many years ago. I feel so old. Really. When I look at the picture, I was like, oh, I was so young back then. Yeah. If you don't know, I was the one in the middle. I was the one in the middle holding the microphone. Yeah, I was a boy back then. So nostalgic. Yeah. When it's not complete, when I don't talk about love story, right? I'm not going to talk love story, but I'm going to talk about the relationships. Okay, the relationships of me, myself, and other classmates. Okay, I know someone will like, I know someone will be like, teacher, do you have a girlfriend or something? Who do you like? So I'm going to talk about it in a little bit, just add a little bit spice to the lesson. So, you see the girl in white. Okay, you see the girl in white in the center of the picture. She was the first one I have a crush on her. I have a crush on her since I was standard 6, I think. Yeah, she was a prefect. She was a pengawas sekolah, and she will be, every Monday she will be, raising the Selangor flag when we were in assembly. When we were in assembly, when we are singing the national anthem, the Selangor anthem, she will just, raise the flag, because she will just raise the flag, and then I will just look at her. I was such a young kid back then. Yeah, but I didn't, that was it. I didn't do anything. That was my first. I think that was my first crush. Yeah, she was very cute. She was very cute. So I liked her a lot. So that was standard 6. Okay, so that was standard 6 when I was a very young boy. Okay, So moving on to secondary school, when I was in Form 2, I joined the Pembimbingan Rakan Sebaya. Okay, so as displayed in the picture. Yeah, so this I joined a badan beruniform. We call this the Pembimbingan Rakan Sebaya. I was not in the picture, but I was wearing purple and black. Okay, just like them. Okay, these are my fellow PRS, as we call them in the past. Okay, we helped the counseling teacher, to do some stuff to prepare seminar, to call students, to come to the counseling room and sort of things. Yeah. Actually, when I was talking about my past, I was not really having a really good time in my past, because I was kind of, you can say I was kind of, I was kind of bullied in primary school and secondary school. So I was not really having a really good time in secondary school. But I have my own communities. Okay, I have my own, I have my own group of people. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, I was not really famous in school. I was a really quiet boy in school because I was bullied a lot. I think I was not liked by others. Many. I have many nicknames that is very, unpleasing to the ear. Yeah. So but thank God I still have this kind of, I still have a group of these people to help me across my darkest times. Yeah, something like that. So this is my my past in secondary school. So after that, I joined Boys Brigade. Okay, I joined Boys Brigade, another uniform, like another badan beruniform. This one I was having a really good time there. We have drilling. Drilling means we have kawat. Okay, we have marching. We went into forest. We have, we camped there. Have a lot of things to do. We did, campfire. We learned how to set up a tent. We learned how to make different kinds of things. It was a really good time back there. This picture is when we were practicing for a competition. Competition for marching competition. It's really tough because we have to stand beneath the sun for like 2 hours. We were sweating, and then we were, some kind of dehydrating at some point. One of my member, I remember she fainted. Yeah, she fainted because it was too hot. Yeah, so that was me. So these trained me to become a kind of tough person. So if you kind of like invite me to, to go for a hike or to go camping in forest, I can say, no problem. Just give me a bag, just give me some clothes. I'm ready to go. Yeah, that's it. Okay. There was one time my school actually caught on fire. My school actually caught on fire because I think can you see it? The smoke coming out of the building. Yeah, that was, I think, my school's old library. Yeah, my school's library caught on fire because one of the aircon, I think one of the air conditioning, the box malfunctioned and it caught in flames. A lot of books were burned. A lot of books were burned that day. It was very it was a sad day to remember. Yeah, see, look at it. So many, black smoke and flames, just coming out of the library, and we were panicking. Everyone was like panicking. Everyone was panicking, and then actually fire alarms rang off, and then we were actually doing the fire drills that we were practicing for years. Okay, that was the first time we actually practiced. We line up, and then we go to we went to the basketball court. We line up, and then the head prefect took attendance of our names. That was actually an actual event that was not playing. Okay, every time schools we have fire drill practice, we're like laughing, and it's not a real drill practice, isn't it? So, but this time it was serious. But that time it was a serious event, and we were evacuated to the basketball court. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, see the girl on the right side. On the right side, she was looking at the girl with some sort of book in her hand. Not that one, the right side. Yeah, that girl. She was in very good terms with me. I'm not going to talk about love story, but she was in very, very good terms with me, to the point that we were actually kind of like together, but decided not to. That was me. Yeah. So if you are wondering, if you ask me, teacher, should I fall in love, should I be engaged with someone during secondary school, my answer is no, not quite. You can like someone, you can have a crush on someone, but I think if you want to really, really get into a relationship, secondary school is actually not a really, really good time for you to do some kind of things like this. Okay, trust me. I'm an adult. I have been in your shoes before. I was a Form 2 student before. I was a Form 4 student before. I know what you are thinking. I know the feeling that I want to have I want to have a boyfriend, I want to have a girlfriend. Yeah, you can have that feeling. It's normal, but for me, it is not wise to really, really engage with someone at such a young age that you have so much things to do. Okay, you must remember that school life is not just love. There are so many things to do in school. Hang out with your friends, okay? Get well in exams, or you participating in some kind of sports, or a badan beruniform, just like me. I was in Boys Brigade, I was in Pembimbingan Rakan Sebaya. Secondary school life is not only about engaging in a relationship. Some people told me before that they say, hey, it's not a secondary school life when you don't have a girlfriend. That is bull. That is a load of bull. Yeah, I don't believe that. Aside from love, there are so many things to do. It depends on how and you want it to live out your secondary school life or not. That's it. The girl on the right, we were writing letters to each other every week. Okay, I would write a letter telling her my recent things, that I will put the letter in her drawer, like the table, like in her table. Yeah, and then she will reply a letter. Also in my bag, she will put the letter in my bag when I went out for lunch during recess time, and then it's such a good memory. I still keep all the letters. Yeah. If you are the girl who is watching this video, I really appreciate that you are really, you know, treating me as a normal person. I really appreciate that. I really thank you. Others who treated me like a weirdo, but you were the only few that who treated me like a normal person. So thank you if you are watching this. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is my university life. So after I talked about my secondary school, I moved into university. So this is me. I am the guy who was on the right side. No, it's on the left side. Okay, that is me. Okay, I'm on the right side. Sorry, I'm on the left side. The right side is one of my classmates. So that was me. I met a lot of friends. I met a lot of really good friends in the past in university life that I truly cherished. I truly have a really fun time with them. You know, although we have different personalities, but we care about each other. You know, we treat each other like, you know, very well. I felt very comfortable with them. So if the last thing I'm going to say is, if you are going to, you know, if you didn't have a really good time in your past, like maybe, okay, this is the picture I want to show you. This is a really fun picture when I went out with my friends for a trip. I want to show this because that I want you to know that even if you don't have a really good, you know, a really good background. Okay, I was not rich. I am not rich. I'm not a rich person. I came from a normal family. You know, I was kind of bullied in primary school. I was kind of bullied in secondary school. I once thought that no one loved me. I once thought that, you know, no one cares about me. But I was wrong. There were so many people out there in the world. Maybe some just can't appreciate you as a person. And you just have to do it. You have to you know, you have to throw away that thinking that, you know, I'm worthless, I'm useless, because others think also the same thing, you know. I'm the guy on the left. I was raising a sword. At that time we were in a drama practice. Live out your life, actually. Don't be such, you know, don't let others decide who you are. Just like this person in the picture. You can be anyone you want. Okay? I always thought that. I always thought that my life is, you know, not worthless, I mean, it's nothing. Because no one was treating me as a normal person. But until I met these people, until I met all these kinds of people, until I met different people who really treated me like a normal person as I should. So don't let others decide who you want to be. Who are you going to be? Just be whoever yourself. Just be yourself. Yeah. That was a little bit of my story. I think if I have any stories, I will tell you next time. Maybe. Life is, you know, when you go through life, it has so many stories. Yeah, so many things you have to tell, so many things you have to learn, so many things you can share to others about it. So when we talk about from the past to the present, don't let the past of you blocking your way to the present. What you were in the past does not mean it is you now. You must remember that. Yeah. Is this topic a little bit heavy for you? I don't know. Because I thought that you are Form 4 students, so you can understand what I'm talking about. Be active, not be active. Be prepared in everything. Okay, be prepared in lessons, be prepared in activities. Who knows? You might experience something different. If you choose to, I'm lazy lah, I don't want to participate in class lah, I don't want to participate in club activities lah, I just want to go home, I just want to, stay in my room, I just want to play my games, I just want to be alone forever, then you will be like that. But things can change in the present. Okay, so thank you for attending my class. I'm going to end my stream here. It was such a good such a good moment to talk to you about my past. You will see my face soon. You will see my face soon in April, I hope. Yeah. And then you will see how do I look like. I asked my friends what the first impression. They say you are a guy that it gets bullied easily because I have a face that I have a really soft face. When you look at my face, it's like, oh, this person, this person, it's not fierce. It's someone you can just take advantage of. Okay, but I'm not. So after that, I will give you homework. So just please do it and then drag and drop into the Google Drive folder. Okay, so thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. Thank you for participating in the class. If any of your friends didn't come to class, please come. Please ask them to come because they will miss out a lot of stories. So if you want to review the lesson about past simple and past continuous, you can just review it, okay, through this YouTube. Okay, all things are here. Okay, you can just rewatch it if you want. Okay, so thank you for watching. Thank you everything. Thank you for being really patient. And thank you for clicking the like button, the subscribe button, the bell button, everything I want to say. Okay, thank you, teacher. Hey, you say Putri said thank you, teacher. Okay, thank you all, and I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a nice day. Drink your water, don't get sick, do your homework, and all sort of things like that. Yeah, so I will see you on Thursday. Okay, goodbye everyone. Goodbye. Let's say goodbye to each other, shall we? Goodbye everyone. Goodbye. Bye bye.